Missed Monday's show? Here's the recap, presented by Honda.
Reggie Wayne on the Rich Eisen Show. What do you think of Earl Thomas's exit yesterday?
I didn't agree with the way he exited. Could have did that a little better, but I understand his frustration. It's an example of why Le'Veon Bell is out. Guys like Earl Thomas who play so hard every single play, risk his body. I mean, you risk it all at every play. Guys in the NFL, they just want some security. And I know the outsiders will say, yeah, but he's making $10 million a year. You can't look at it like that. If I'm outplaying this contract and I'm going to give you everything that I have, then I expect you to give the same thing back.
The roughing the passer rule, and it seems like whatever was discussed last Wednesday, they changed something.
There was no rule change, but if you look at language that came out of that, they said some things that to me were reminiscent of what they did with the initiating contact with the helmet when they came out and said it's not a foul if it's incidental or inadvertent. And as soon as they said that, boom, it disappeared off the face of the earth because it gave officials latitude to not call those iffy ones. And when they said after this conference call that they didn't change the rules, but they talked about techniques. And I just looked at a whole series of plays where players did a good job when they were put in that situation of coming up from the middle and wrapping up. They did a good job of extending their arms, going to the ground to try to brace their falls. And they weren't called roughing the passer when they were prior to this. So hopefully we're going to be through with this.
What's your favorite Peyton Manning story?
Peyton's a practical joker, but he never likes to joke on him. He was pulling jokes on one of our, equipment guys. We had practice, and practice was roughly 2 hours. We all get out of practice, get ready to go home, take showers, get ready to go home, and he goes out to his car, and his whole car is saran wrapped. It's fully saran wrapped, and he didn't know who did it. He was red. I mean, just think of that big head. It was red, right? Nobody would say who it was. Nobody would they wouldn't tell on each other. No snitching allowed, right? Peyton Manning does what Peyton Manning do.
Which is?
He called up the dealership and had them come take the saran wrap off.
Omaha.
That's yes,
an Omaha.
Exactly.
Omaha.
He audibled.
He did.
For more Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Rich Eisen Show app.